had to just drop her off another tube of it.
It's going to make you grow a third ear, but it's fixing everything else.
I would love to know what's in it.
I think you should probably figure out what's in it.
There doesn't say... It doesn't say anything on the tube. So if anybody wants to Google what's in the Zadudafoo and let me know. If it's something bad, I've already gotten it and I'm not stopping now. Okay? Because I'm putting it on my arms.
Wait, is this the one that smells like gasoline and like smokes when you open it? Or is
No. This is like pepperminty. Like burns when you put it on. It's like, I don't know. I don't know what it is, but let me tell you what, it totally like got rid of whatever was on Alexa's hands.
I think if you could translate the Chinese writing on the tube, it would say made with water straight from the Chernobyl spring. I'm convinced there's something like really terrible in this cream.
Has anybody watched Chernobyl to see if they were making any cream out of that on HBO?
They now have a gift shop. Like,
is there a gift shop?
And body wash when you go visit, and I think that's what they're sending you.
Is there a gift shop? Because
there's a gift shop.
I need to go back and get some. So, something good came out of that disaster, and it's called Zadudafoo. Well, at any rate, I feel as if I've been cured. I cured Alexa's hand. We'll see what happens. But, it saved me $1,000 because she had a dermatologist appointment and she just turned 26 and her insurance got canceled. So by the time she could get to the dermatologist, it was too late. And they were like, you don't have any insurance coverage. And she's like, well, I wanted to get this hand looked at. And they're like, well, it'll be $1,000 out of pocket.
Cindy, that's horrible.
So I'm like, just come home and get the Zadudafoo, okay?
And then when your hand burns off, you'll have to go to the emergency room and they can't turn you down.
That is the last resort. Exactly. So everybody wants to know anything about Zadudafoo, feel free to message me on Facebook, and I will tell you how to purchase Zadudafoo. And we'll all go down together.
Your own MLM line.
Yes.
Do all that Scentsy and other crap.
Mm-hmm.
Start selling the Chernobyl cream. People say those oils fix everything.
I feel like we're gonna need a hell of a marketing team to handle the marketing of a Chernobyl cream.
That's so awesome that we named it Chernobyl cream. Now, thank you, Jen.
That's a tough spin job.
I love it.
I don't think so. I think that if it gets rid of wrinkles and then it makes your lady bits start working again, people don't care that you're going to definitely die soon.
Could you imagine Happiness Coach? She'll be buying it in buckets.
Oh, she will. If you tell her, yeah.
Yeah. So I'm just calling it the Chernobyl cream. I like that. I like that a lot.
It's easier to say than Sudoku or whatever it is.
Yeah, Zadudafoo
for short.
What did she say? Cherry?
Just the cherry cream.
Cherry cream.
That's cute. That's fun. We can do good packaging with that.
Yeah. But really quick, I had one more question for you, Teresa, and
yes.
You really took a classed self-defense where they told you need to weigh a certain amount because it'd be harder for them to kidnap you?
Yes. No, I didn't have our work put it on.
Yeah.
And this was done by like a cop, like a former sheriff. He's like really well known around here. I think he was like our DA or something.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what he is. I don't remember his name. And he drove like a Porsche, so clearly his consulting is working well. And he told all the ladies in the office that we needed to weigh 175 pounds because that would make us harder to kidnap.
Oh my goodness!
How did they just?
Every time I go to the freezer now to crack open a new pint of Ben and Jerry's, and Mike gives me side eye, I'm just gonna look at it and say, "Safety first, pal. Safety first."
So basically, this is like the anti-diet group. They're just like, the more you eat, the safer you are.
The harder you are to kidnap.
Right. This is, yeah. All right, well,
I feel like my risk of heart attack is mitigated by my lack of risk for kidnapping. Like, who's really at risk here?
I mean, like, worse, you're going to die of high cholesterol or being kidnapped.
Right.
Which one do you want?
Yes.
Still be happy.
Oh my gosh! Speaking of weight, you guys, what is up with so the people in the I don't want concentration camps. Jeez, it feels like it though, doesn't it? The detention, right? Camps.
Yes.
All right, they're like really like. So people are coming out and saying they lost like all this weight because they didn't feed them while they were waiting, right, to be deported. Right.
Yeah, you saw that. I mean,
you're welcome.
Right.
Where that guy lost 24 pounds.
Yeah. So we got to make sure we pass this on to Amy because me and her may be going to Trump's fat camp after all.
I mean, do you think that's why there's so many people coming to the border? They're like hearing about this like great diet plan, like wellness retreat. They're like, let's go. They don't really want to come here.
Oh, it's too much. I got to ring the bell for that. But, so that was an interesting little story that we were chatting about was the Trump detention camp.
I think y'all should go down there, and then we'll tell Dan to, like, start being like, oh, my God, Cindy and Amy are missing after about, like, 4 weeks, and then we'll come get you.
Yeah. Our prison system is the opposite. Like, people go in there and they're fit and in good shape and they just gain a ton of weight no matter what because they feed you so much crappy, heavy carb, starchy foods. You know what I mean? That the diets are just horrendous. And that's another reason why people say, okay, I've talked to people that have been in jail and they're like, the way to go is, well, we learned this on our prison shows I make you watch, too, is say you're Muslim and that you're converting to being a Muslim because you get a different diet of food.
They have different religious diets.
Right, and they have to provide.
Is it a good menu, though?
Yes, it's much better than what the other people get.
But
you're not getting bacon.
You carbs and terrible food and stuff. You're in jail. Do you really also want to be on a diet, or do you just want comfort food? Like, if you try to feed me, like, celery and carrot sticks while I'm in jail, I'm going to get real angry.
That's punishment.
That's probably why they give them all that comfort food, to keep them happy.
But it's not comfort food, it's disgusting food. All right, really quick, I've covered those two things. Jen, let's hear your story.
I'm just wondering, what does everybody think about all these apps and stuff that are tracking you?
Yeah.
So there was Facetune or Face whatever one last week.
Right.
And then today there's a big thing about, like, Ancestry DNA and 23andMe. And then today somebody told me the stupid Roomba vacuum is tracking my house plan.
What?
Oh.
I don't
I
know why
tell you.
the Roomba wants to know what the house layout is that I have, but
Why does the Roomba need to know your layout?
no, like it bumps into a wall and changes direction. Like, I don't understand.
I
why
know,
they would
it's
track
bizarre.
that.
But wait, Jen, back it up. What's going on with Ancestry and the DNA? Because I took that a step farther and sent all my DNA into this company. And they said, just send us all your information for free and we'll break down all your genetics. Remember, I did that and I did the joke.
That's a fun dude.
Right? I did that joke about it. So, they know everything about me now.
But did you really send it to that second company?
Yes.
Okay, dude, that's the one that the police track.
Stop it. Let me find out the name.
Go on their website. That's the one that legally is the only one that the police are allowed to track. The ones that take your spit, the police can't actually get at that information. But the one where you go and upload it yourself to the system, that's the one the police have full carte blanche on looking into. Okay. I bet your family loves you.
Cindy, you're like a rat.
Wait, hold on. I'm a rat!
Your family committed crime.
I'm a rat. Listen, hold on, you guys. Stop it.
Your whole family is...
I'm going into my folder right
Cindy
now.
says, I am not a rat.
It's called Prom Thesis. That's the company I sent all my genetics in. It's PROMETHEASE. How do you pronounce that? Promethus?
You said way too many letters. I have no idea.
Okay, whatever, but it's prom something. That's the company I sent my DNA into, and they sent me back this 30-page report with all my genetics broke down. And I know it's not a scam because the majority of it is true, except for the fact that I'm lacking the empathy gene. That's clearly bull.
Oh, yeah.
Okay?
Sure.
I am not a serial killer. I am not John Wayne Gacy. I have empathy.
It is not a scam at all, but it supposedly in their terms and conditions, it says that the police do use those sites for
to match.
Just tell your family that you've given them your DNA.
I'm the rat.
Behave, and if they've committed a crime, they definitely need to go to a country that doesn't do the exportation or whatever, deportation or whatever it's called.
Deportation.
Well, we're citizens, so I don't think we could get deported.
No, what is the one when you get arrested in another country?
Oh, yes. Oh, boy. All right, so I don't know. This can't be good. So, Jen, let's go on to Alexa. They claim she's listening too, right?
Well, clearly she is. She keeps turning on.
Here she goes.
See? There she goes.
Oh, no. She's playing music. No, Alexa! Turn off! You know what a nightmare it is having a daughter with the same name as this thing. Okay, so...
Did I say about my mom who named her kittens Siri and Alexa?
Yes, that's so funny.
Who did?
Cute at first, it's not anymore.
Who did that?
My mom.
Okay, so listen. My daughters have I got them these 2 twin cats when they first moved out. They wanted these 2 twin, what are the ones with the long hair that they get, like Mancoons, right?
Oh, those are pretty.
Yeah, so they're twins. And they were trying to come up with names because one is Alexa and one is Marissa, so I named them Anxiety and Depression. So we know which cat belongs to which kid. So they have Anxiety and Depression, the 2 twins over there.
That's so funny.
But, so we have Siri and that name I can't say anymore because she's listening to me. So they're saying you should turn Alexa off, right?
Well, I don't think you ever can turn her off. Once she's in your house, she's there. Like, you can't get rid of her.
But there's a button you can push on it where she can't, respond to you, but she's still listening, I bet.
Right. She's totally
of course she's still listening.
And what about the camera on your laptop? Why is now everybody putting tape over the camera on their laptop? Like, who's watching the other end of that?
Oh, guess what I got, you guys?
You met your FBI agent?
No, I got the Ring doorbell.
Oh.
Listen, I installed it. I'm the man
What?
one. I'm the man one. I installed it, okay? Danielle was like, you can't install that. You're crazy. You're not going to be able to do that. I'm like, oh, yeah, watch me. You guys, it came with the tools and everything, all right? And I did it. So, it's not in right, though. Because every time a car drives by...
It's upside down.
No, I guess apparently if you live right on a road, like we're because I live in the city, so like our house is like up on a little hill, but we're very close to the main, the street. Yeah. So if you're this close, you're supposed to install it on an angle. So I had to just order like another little back piece. It was only $10 that put it on a little bit of an angle, but it goes off like more than it should because, when a car drives by. But it works because I had someone come to my door last night and I wasn't home and they actually rang the doorbell and it alerted me and I looked on it and I saw it was Lorraine out there.
You're like, don't let her in.
And she was like, where are you, man? Let me in. She was like yelling into the camera. I'm like, I'm not home.
Stop.
But Danielle let her in.
So you talk the other way on it? Is that the Ring one?
Yes, you can talk outside onto it too, yeah.
So you can pretend that you're there when you're not.
Right, but you guys, did you know that I got it on Amazon Prime Day when there were those 2 days? Did you guys get anything during the Amazon sale?
So much stuff.
I didn't.
Jen.
Yeah, I ended up not ordering anything.
So just me and Jen did?
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Oh, Jen, what'd you score?
I got a fire stick. I